What's good, y'all? So today I'm gonna be going over the pairs and also the indices of Nasdaq and gold for all of y'all that basically just mentioned that. So first and foremost, I'd like to say thank you to everyone on the channel for not only supporting me but commenting, liking, sending me messages of encouragement and just yeah, I just appreciate everything. I mean, I'm not trying to be a whole guru on here. I'm just sharing my trades and stuff like that, and that's basically it. I mean, that's it. So, if you have any other pairs or anything that you would like for me to break down, let me know, and I'll go ahead and do that. If there's anything you would like for me to go more in depth on, let me know in the comments as well. Please feel free to like and comment and share these videos with anyone that you know that might benefit from them. So the algorithm can basically like see that I'm trying to basically be helping people. That's basically it. But yeah, with that being said, let's get right into it. So today we have Aussie yen on the 4 hour. So the Aussie, I'm not sure if you guys caught the other uh video that I dropped last week, but that one, so many perfect setups happened last week. I had a bomb week last week. It was just amazing across a lot of pairs, including gold. Gold was a killer. Um, even MNQ. MNQ was shopping for a little bit, but it did its thing. But yeah, if you haven't checked that one out, go ahead and check that out. I'll actually link it in the corner here. But yeah, let's get right into it. Okay, so with Aussie yen, the markets are open at the moment. It is Sunday, and it's around like six-ish. So right now, it came right off this level and opened and boom, started to go up already. So if we can get a break of this area and then possibly another retest and continuation going towards the upside, cool. If not, and then let's say it just goes up to this area and then boom, decides to come right back down and break, retest, and continue downward, then that's more what I'll be looking for. But at the moment, yeah, it's just chugging on up there. That's basically it. If you wanted to go ahead and get in on this, let's just say, right, I would look for a minor retracement into this area and a continuation going towards the upside. That's it. Nothing crazy, nothing, to you know, follow through on, like, as far as worrying about anything. So just keep that in mind. Let me go ahead and shut this off real quickly. I should have done that before. Okay. So that takes care of AJ. EJ, which is basically almost the same thing. It did just pass this area now. For those of you who saw within the last few weeks, I had this marked up in yellow, right? So I marked it up red now because it ended up breaking. I wanted to be able to be not only seen, but also to remind me that a lot of times, even when prices get up to these areas, you can't just say, oh, it's going to get up to that area, it's going to automatically sell, right? So from this point, right, I don't think I took any trades on EJ last week per my journal. I don't think so. But as you can see, it's just all bullish. There was no bear setup. So this is where, even though I draw these lines and even these current ones, this is not indication again, and I've said this many times, to say, oh, price is going to do this. Price is never going to do anything that myself or anyone else, predicts or whatever. Price is going to do what price wants to do. Period. Price is the judge, executioner, your accounts and your capital, and just jury of where it's going to go and what it wants to do. That's it. So again, I always say this: react to what you're looking at on the charts. Don't try to predict nothing. Okay, so here we have EJ on the H4, and right now it's basically going bearish. So this is what I want to see right now. I want to see it come back down into this area and then see if I can get like a bullish here to get a bullish um confirmation. Tongue twister. Bullish confirmation to then go ahead and go upward. Not tongue twister, brain fog. I'm having brain fog. It's been a long weekend. But going towards the upside and then continue going in that direction. Like, that's basically it. If it does end up breaking this area, then I would like to see a minor retracement and a continuation going towards the downside, towards that 183 level. That's it. And if it wants to continue going further down, then cool, because obviously this is gonna be a higher a higher this could be like a wick on the higher time frame, and then it can possibly like continue and possibly even take this bullish candle out once it's downside, but I don't think that's gonna happen this week. So from there on out, we're just gonna wait and see what we can get and then go from there. But right now, yeah, I see buyers like starting coming from this area, but I would like to see it come down and then continue. So I don't know why I said like it's coming down, but it's going up. But if it ends up coming back down, then that's what I would like to see. Maybe close this gap and boom, come right back down. All right. GA, pound Aussie. I like pound Aussie. Yeah, so with pound Aussie, I'm looking at it from 2 points of views, right? If it ends up coming all the way back down and then breaking this low, obviously a small retest and targeting this area. If it ends up going back up and breaking these highs, I would like to see a retest and continue up to this area. That's it. From this point, I would like to see what it's going to do in that case, if it's going to reverse and go bearish, or if it's going to break, retest, and continue going higher, then we're talking at 194. That's basically it. So, GJ. I haven't been liking GJ these past few weeks. I'm not gonna lie. Like I seen the whole bullish, like I seen all of this. I didn't like the whole. I don't like when I see all of this. I see two bottoms, two tops. It makes me feel like is it gonna end up stalling anywhere here? And I hate seeing that. But it was textbook. Like it was textbook. Like if you see the higher time frames, right? Like this is the higher time frame here. You can see like it's obviously like bullish, right? It's obviously bullish. So what you want to see in this case is a height being taken out, and then you want to see the break, the retest of this area, boom, and then it going in that direction. And you can kind of see how these minor areas were also tested and created to where it gave you that bullish trend towards the upside. So it's not like it's not tradable. I'm the type, if I look at a chart and I say, I don't want to look at it anymore, like longer than 5 seconds, I go on to the next one. That's it. I don't need to force anything. And you shouldn't neither. Just wait it out, wait it a day or two, sometimes even 3, and then see what happens. If you don't trade that week, you don't trade that week. You don't need to trade every single day. You just don't. So keep that in mind. All right, what we have. So that covers it for the Forex part of it. So I'm gonna cover an MNQ. I'll do MNQ first. Okay, so this already started to open up to the downside. So from here, I can see it going upward, and hopefully it can continue going bullish, break, return, boom, keep going. I don't trade NQ at nighttime or anything like that. I look at it mostly New York session. That's it. So for those that asked, when do I trade New York session? When do I trade MNQ? It's on New York session. That's it. I'll look at it at during the Asian session. That's it, before I go to bed, just to see like what's happened and what do I need to update, if I need to update anything, and then go from there. I don't focus on trading NQ, not NJ, NQ on the Asian session. I don't do that. There's no volatility. There be some, but not all there. So yeah, it's down here now. So it's either going to continue going upward and possibly breaking, retesting, continue towards the upside, or it can, if it breaks this area, I want to see a retest of that 25,100 and then go right back down to at least 24.5. That's it. So that covers it with NQ. There's not a lot of movement. I mean, the only reason I'm not seeing so many of the big moves here is because we do have a lot of resistance that is here, but also a big space that if it does break and it goes up, I have a high probability chance, but not high probability chance, but a high indication that it can like head up to 26. So I just want to see more confirmation before I even click any buttons. But yeah, okay. Gold was a great one last week. Gold, I believe I caught buys from here going towards the upside. I caught this break here, and I saw that I wasn't too confirmed with this one. I was all right, let me wait for it to come back down, get around these areas, and then boom, take that area going towards the upside. But yeah, so here came down to this area already, boom, and now I want to see if it's going to actually continue going upward in this manner. Now gold, I'll give you guys that stood this long a nugget for trading gold. Trading gold, you can trade, and this is Eastern Standard Time. Trading gold, you can trade gold around New York session, but you can also trade gold around Asian session, right? But there's a particular time on when you got to trade gold. You got to trade, you start marking your charts up 7:15, 7:30 Eastern, right? By 8 o'clock, between 8 and 11, you can spot a good move between them. Sometimes it'll take a little bit, longer into the night, like London session, but typically you can find a good in and out move between 8 and 11. You're good. Don't force anything though. Again, if you trade gold during New York session, wait for New York session. Don't complicate it. Again. I don't see anything else. That's basically all the charts that I have marked out. And that's basically it. Again, thank you for tuning in. If you guys see me shaking, I'm always like swinging my legs. It's just sometimes I've done all my life since I was in school. But yeah, thank you for tuning in. Please like, comment, subscribe. Let me know if there's anything you'd like for me to go over. Is there anything you'd like for me to go more into detail? Entries, exits, like things that I would apply. Like I know some of you asked if I would apply like a trend line. If I wanted to apply a trend line, I would apply a trend line here to where, okay, cool. Price breaks, retest continues. I want to see like a little bounce off that trend line to where now I can kind of give me more confirmation going towards the upside. Things like that, right? Do I use trend lines? I typically don't, but it's weird because I've been doing this for so long that even when I don't mark up the trend line, I kind of already see it without marking it. It sounds weird. Like even like when you draw a like a Fibonacci, again, for those who are like, hey, you don't use Fibonacci. I don't, but I see it already on here. Like if I was to mark this high and this low, then I already know this is gonna be right a little bit over the 61.8, right? So boom, right here it's already 61.8, boom, and then it goes that way, right? It's just things like that. But same thing with this one. Oh yeah, cool, boom, like this here between this low and this high, this is already about it's a 50% move. But if you find yourself that you don't really need to draw it, then you don't really need to use it. But again, I don't mark it up because I kind of already can see it without marking it up. But the more confirmations that you have, it will validate your area, right? So for example, if I'm trading per se gold and I say, okay, I got my supply and demand, I have my my trend line here, right? Boom, boom, and then I have my fib from this low again to this high again, boom, and then I can find some sort of support and resistance based off these candles. Let's say the middle is going to be right here. Boom. Now I know that price respected, and now I want to see something happen where it breaks, retests the 50 and the trend line and the support level. Then I can go ahead and see that end structure, and then I can go ahead and see if I'm gonna get more buys coming in from that area, and then I can kind of target an area around this level here to then, go upward. So something of this nature. Okay. And then that's what I would want to see on a micro scale of kind of putting everything together to where it kind of formulates a better confluence, and it kind of alleviates the pressure saying, can it, will it? No, just give yourself the proper tools to kind of already understand what the market's already telling you. The markets are just canvas of stories. That's all it really is. Yeah, I'll leave that circle just in case if it does play out. Kind of say, hey, I kind of went over that, but that's it. But I don't really use any. I'll leave that just in case. But that's it. So again, please let me know how everything's going for you guys in the trading space. If everything's going well, Are you benefiting from these videos or not? It's okay. But again, thank you. Like, comment, subscribe, and if you have any questions, let me know in the comments. Peace.